It's been a great class until tonight. All right, and then the other way that you can learn, you don't have to simply learn by reading the Bible and reading books. You can spend some time with wise Christians. Models of the Christian life, spiritual life coaches as we were. Proverbs 13:20 says, "He who walks with wise men will be wise, but the companion of fools will be destroyed." Now, just because someone is a Christian for a number of years doesn't make them wise. There are old fools.
Absolutely.
We saw in the Bible, Aquila and Priscilla adopt Apollos. Barnabas adopted Paul, who adopted Timothy. Younger women were taught by the older women. In our culture, there used to be this thing called the apprentice, where someone apprenticed with you to learn a trade. The Christian life is a trade. And what all of us need is someone to apprentice under. Not just someone who gives us the knowledge, but someone we can walk with and talk with and learn from. You know, if you've been married 10 years and you're a believer, you might want to hang with somebody who's been married 35 years and is a believer and go, "Wow, you treat your wife cool." Or, "How'd you get her to be so submissive?" Spend time with teachers. Spend time with teachers. Live audio and video. Somehow, put yourself in a position where you're taught. Luke 24:7 and 30, beginning at Moses and all the prophets, he expounded them in all the scriptures the things concerning him. And they said to one another, "Did not our heart burn within us while he talked with us on the road and while we opened the scriptures to us?" Expose yourself to, these guys exposed themselves to Jesus. But expose yourself to good teachers. You can do that on the net now. You can do that on the video now. But what is it going to take to make that happen? Discipline. Discipline. Spend time in the classroom. I'm talking to preaching to the choir. You guys are in class. But that's great for you. It's great for me. Galatians 1:17-18 speaks of the fact that Paul was for 3 years on the backside of a desert before he got into ministry at a big time. Learning. You can take classes online even now, and it works. Tom Riley from our church, or as Jonathan calls him, Deacon Riley, got his master's degree online. Liberty University.edu has a school of lifelong learning. And you can take and get degrees online in just about every subject. Moody Bible Institute has a great online courses. New York School of the Bible, where I teach, is partially accredited. You can go there. And I'm trying to get them to put this stuff online. I'm working on that. And there's another Leadership Bible Institute. Again, all these allow you, in the privacy of your home, to learn. I think the classroom setting is much better because we can rib one another and laugh. But Liberty now, they're filming it in the classroom, so you're seeing the classroom. But you have to discipline yourself to make that happen. You have to say, okay, Tuesdays, 7 to 10, I'm in the classroom. If a man empties his purse into his head, no man can take it away from him. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. What are the prerequisites for learning in the Christian life? Discipline. Proverbs 13:4, the soul of a lazy man desires and has nothing, but the soul of the diligent, of the disciplined person shall be made rich. The lazy man says, I have got to get to learning at some point. Also, purposes, goals, and direction. Begin each day like it's on purpose, aim at nothing, and you'll hit it. Every time. And then there's this important thing called teachability. The humble he guides in justice, and the humble he teaches his way. We need to be teachable. We don't know everything. And with me, especially about cars. Application also. I need to use what I learn. And then patience and perseverance. What's the caution in learning? Age and wisdom are not synonymous. Job says, or in Job, this young man says, great men are not always wise, nor do the aged always understand justice. Old fools. Knowledge is not synonymous with spirituality. We know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge, Paul says, puffs up, but love edifies. And there is no end to learning and the weariness associated with it. And further, my son, be admonished by these. Of making many books there is no end, and much study is wearisome to the flesh. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this our man's all. But there is no end to much study. You can't learn too much, but it doesn't matter how much you learn, there's always more. You know, you surf the net, you'll never come to the end of it. The end of learning is to know God, John Milton said, the man who wrote Paradise Lost, and out of the knowledge to love and imitate him. Life's most important lesson is Jesus says, come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So what's it to me? Study the Bible. Read a book. I mean, read the whole thing. Don't wait for the movie. Read the whole book. A good Christian book. Read a book on leadership. Go to or purchase a seminar with an expert. Take a class and seek out mentors. Congratulations, you are now through Spiritual Disciplines class. Give yourself an applause.